Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Jiten Vasist from Department of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, JP University of Information Technology, Himachal Pradesh. Today I am going to talk about the module application of liposomes in biology and medicine. This paper is placed in paper Membrane Biophysics. Following learning objectives are prepared for this module. Number one, to elucidate the structure and biophysical properties of liposomes. Number two, to elucidate the functional role of liposome as drug delivery system. And lastly, to elucidate the functional role of liposome as transfection medium for genetic material. Prime focus of this module is the application part of liposomes, which are being utilized in biological sciences as well as day-to-day medical sciences. Liposomes are composed of one or more lipid bilayers arranged in concentric fashion enclosing an equal number of aqueous compartments as seen in the figure. Liposomes were firstly synthesized by Alec D. Mangman in 1961, who was studying phospholipids and blood clotting. When phospholipids such as phosphatidylcholine or phosphatidylionestol are exposed to an aqueous environment, they interact between themselves, in which hydrophilic interaction between polar hydrogen groups and van der Waals interaction between hydrocarbon chains, and with the water as well, in which hydrophobic interactions and hydrophobic effect lead to a spontaneous formation of a closed bilayer system. Liposomes are sphere-shaped vesicles which consist of one or more phospholipid bilayer of biological origin and therefore mimic the biological membranes. This characteristic is utilized in choosing liposomes as a vector or vehicle for delivery of molecule across membranes. Moreover, liposomal vesicles are fluidic, versatile supramolecular entities which are relatively easy to manipulate and hence widely utilized in the drug and gene delivery systems. In such cases, a liposome is attached to the membrane and later it fuses with them and releases its content in cell cytosol. Therefore, liposomes may be utilized to target specific cells by encapsulating amino acids or proteins, antibodies, and other nutrients that target on specific receptor sites. The unique ability of liposome system to entrap both lipophilic as well as hydrophilic compounds enables a diverse range of drugs to be encapsulated by these vesicles. Hydrophobic molecules are also inserted into the bilayer membrane and hydrophilic molecules can be entrapped in the aqueous center. Now, coming to the structural characteristics of liposomes. Liposomes are basically the vesicular structures that can form via the accumulation of lipids interacting with each other in an energetically favorable manner. Formation of liposome is initiated by the self-assembly of amphipathic lipid molecules in aqueous solutions, which contain a hydrophilic head group and a hydrophobic tail. Biomolecular lipid leaflets are originated which are entropically favorable structures, that is, state of low negative free energy. Such biomolecular lipid leaflets are characterized by hydrophobic hydrocarbon tails facing each other and hydrophilic head groups facing outward to associate with the aqueous solution, as seen in the figure. Initial steps of lipid bilayer formation seems to be energetically unfavorable because the hydrophobic tail of the molecules are in somewhat close contact with aqueous phase. However, this problem gets overcome through rapid curvature of the forming bilayer as the vesicle with closed edges, as seen in the figure. This free energy driven self-assembly makes liposome a stable structure in aqueous solution and has been exploited for manipulating them according to the need. Now coming to the structural characteristics of liposomes, which are basically seen as a size variation and as a different morphologies which are created because of the size variation. If you see that unilamellar vesicles are the most common morphology, which is analogous to eukaryotic cell membrane. These vesicles are made up of a single layer of membrane and entrap a aqueous solution inside it. Unilamellar vesicles has a wide range of packing capacity, and these vesicles are ranges from 20 nanometer and it goes more than 1 micrometer. Small unilamellar vesicles are basically 200 nanometer. Large unilamellar vesicles are basically 200 to 1 micrometer, and the giant unilamellar vesicles are larger than 1 micrometer. Giant vesicles may exist in different morphologies. For example, multilamellar vesicles having multiple concentric bilayers. Oligolamellar consisting of only two concentric bilayers, or in the form of multivesicular, which consist of multiple small unilamellar vesicles inside in a giant one. Giant vesicles are studied and well characterized because of their ease for observation via optical microscopy. The properties of liposomes and their subsequent applicability depend on the physical and physiochemical characteristics of the liposome membrane. In general, a deuterion or non-ionic lipid is used as the basic lipid for liposomes preparation. However, the net surface charge of a liposome can be modified by the incorporation of positively charged lipids such as stylylamine, and these liposomes are known as cationic liposomes. The presence of positively charged amines facilitates binding with the anions such as those found in DNA. The liposomes thus formed is a result of energetic contributions by van der Waals forces and electrostatic binding to the DNA. Because of the polyanionic nature of DNA, cationic or sometimes neutral lipids are utilized for gene delivery systems, whereas anionic liposomes can also be formed by utilizing the negatively charged lipids such as diacetyl phosphate or phosphatidyl glycerol or sometimes phosphatidyl serine. The use of anionic liposomes has been fairly restricted to the delivery of other therapeutic molecules. Now, coming to the factors which affects the properties of liposomes. Liposomes has both hydrophilic and hydrophobic characteristics which make a promising system for drug delivery besides biocompatibility. Liposomes property differ considerably with lipid composition, surface charge, size, and the method of preparing liposomes. The synthesis of liposomes depend on the physiochemical characteristics and effective concentration of the material to be entrapped. The nature of the medium in which the lipid vesicles disperse has also a role in liposome preparation. Although liposomes are similar to biomembranes, however, there are chances of recognition by mononuclear phagocytic systems after contact with plasma proteins. Such stability problems are counteracted through synthetic phospholipid particles coated with the amphipathic polyethylene glycol, coating liposomes with chitin derivatives, and sometimes freeze-drying technologies, polymerization, or microencapsulation of gangliosides. Now, we'll see the application part of the liposomes. Liposomes are utilized as vector for delivery due to their unique properties. Due to their amphipathic nature, liposomes can encapsulate hydrophilic solutes as well as hydrophobic chemicals, and these hydrophobic chemicals even can dissolve into the membrane. The main advantage of utilizing liposomes is delivery of active molecule to the site of action. To deliver the molecule to the site of action, the liposome fuses with the other bilayer such as cell membrane and deliver its encapsulated content. By encapsulating DNA or drug which would be normally unable to diffuse through the membrane in liposomes, they can be delivered past the lipid bilayer. In addition to gene and drug delivery application, liposomes can be used as carrier for the delivery of dyes in textile, pesticide into plants, enzymes, nutrition supplements to the food, and cosmetics to the skin. The use of liposomes in nano cosmetology also has many benefits, including improvement in the penetration power, the diffusion of active ingredients, selective transport of active ingredients, longer releasing time, greater stability, and reduction of unwanted side effects and high biocompatibility. In the next section, several applications of liposomes are discussed in brief, and the applications are not limited to these, and many more are in progress. In present days, several formulations are in clinical use, and research in liposomal technology has progressed from conventional vesicles to second-generation liposomes, in which long circulating liposomes are prepared by modulating the composition, size, and charge of the lipid vesicles. In general, liposomes involve an aqueous core entrapped by one or more bilayers composed of natural or synthetic lipids. The natural phospholipids are biologically inert, weakly immunogenic, and have low inherent toxicity. Liposomal encapsulation technology is one of the greatest delivery methods utilized by clinicians to transmit drugs that act as curative promoters to the absorbed body organs. LAT-generated liposomes form a barrier around their encapsulated content, which is resistant to degrading enzymes of mouth and stomach, alkaline solution, digestive juices, bile salts, and intestinal flora that are generated in the human body, as well as from the free radicals. The content of the liposomes are therefore protected from oxidation and degradation. This protective phospholipid shield or barriers remain undamaged until the content of liposomes are delivered to the exact target organ or system where it has to be utilized. This figure shows a basic comparison between the free drug which is being administered and the drug which is being utilized by liposomal encapsulation formulations. There are 4 different types of liposomal delivery systems which are being utilized in drug delivery. They are generally conventional liposomes, sterically stabilized liposomes, ligand targeted liposomes, and theranostic liposomes. If you see in the figure, the conventional liposomes are there, which are consisted of a lipid bilayer that can be composed of cationic, anionic, or neutral phospholipids, and sometimes the cholesterol is also present. These encloses an aqueous core. Both the lipid bilayer and the aqueous space can incorporate hydrophobic or hydrophilic compounds respectively. Conventional liposome formulations are beneficial over free administration due to the reduction in the toxicity of the compound and better biodistribution through modifying pharmacokinetics in vivo. All these factors enhance drug delivery to diseased tissue using conventional liposome delivery in comparison to free drug delivery. However, the conventional liposomes are susceptible for rapid elimination from the bloodstream due to the opsonization of plasma components and uptake by fixed macrophages of RES system, which is generally present in liver and spleen. Therefore, due to their degradation in vivo, the therapeutic efficacy gets lower in conventional liposomes. Second liposomes are basically sterically stabilized liposomes, which are basically produced with the help of polyethylene glycol. Polyethylene glycol can be added as a hydrophilic polymer coating with the liposomes, and this will improve liposomal stability and enhance their circulation in blood. Polyethylene glycol not only confers the steric stabilization to the liposomes, also this produces steric barrier, which improves the efficacy of encapsulated agents and reduces in vivo opsonization with serum component. Although PEG-coated liposomes enhance the circulation time, there are reduction in the ability to interact with the intended targets. The third category, which is seen in the figure, is ligand-targeted liposomes. These liposomes are utilized for site-specific delivery of drugs by targeting a specific receptor or ligand. In general, antibodies, peptides, proteins, and carbohydrates are utilized as ligands. For example, monoclonal antibodies can be coupled with liposomes and form immune liposomes. The ligand recognizes specific receptor sites and thus causes the lipid vesicle to be concentrate at a specific target site. Monoclonal antibody coupling is preferable due to their stability and higher binding avidity because of presence of 2 binding sites on the molecule. However, poor pharmacokinetics and immunogenicity has been associated with these site-specific drug carriers. The fourth one are the theranostic liposomes. These liposomes represent a newer class of liposome having a single system of nanoparticle and a targeting element, an imaging component, and a therapeutic component. Liposomes can be utilized for encapsulation of an injectable drug, and they will utilize as a drug delivery system. Liposomes release their encapsulated drug into the target cells by 4 different ways, which are basically adsorption, endocytosis, lipid exchange, or sometimes fusion. Liposome vesicles accumulate preferentially at the site of infection. Liposomes show 4 characteristics feature which influence the in vivo biodistribution of the drug. These are basically in the four characterized features. Number one, liposomes tend to leak if cholesterol is absent in the vesicle membrane. Number two, large liposomes are cleared at faster rate than the small liposomes. Number three, the half-life of a liposome increases with the increment of the lipid content up to a certain extent. And lastly, the charged liposome vesicles are cleared at much faster rate than the uncharged vesicles. The most advanced application of liposome-based therapy is in the treatment of systemic fungal infection, especially with the amphotericin B. The application of liposomes has been proven effective in drug delivery into skin surface, and use of liposomes as a carrier is extensive for numerous molecules in cosmetics also. Liposomes increases the permeability of drug into the skin for various entrapped drugs, and at the same time diminish the side effects of these drugs because lower dose is now required. Many liposomes formulations of various anti-cancer agents have proved to be less toxic than their free drug formulations. Doxorubicin and its related drugs of anthracycline class are generally utilized as potent anti-cancer drugs, which stop the growth of cancerous dividing cells by DNA intercalation. However, due to their action in gastrointestinal mucosa, hair, and blood cells, these are considered as toxic and less specific. The first FDA-approved nanodrug formulation of doxorubicin reduces the toxicity of approximately 50% as it is delivered using pegylated liposomes. In the case of systemic lymphoma, liposomes encapsulated drugs showed enhanced efficacy due to the sustained release effect, that is, longer presence of therapeutic concentration in the circulation. An interesting property of liposomes is their natural ability to target cancer. The endothelial wall of all healthy human blood vessels is encapsulated by endothelial cells that are bound together by tight junctions. These junctions stop any large particle in the blood from leaking out of the vessel. Tumor vessels do not contain the same level of seal between the cells and are diagnostically leaky. This ability is sometimes known as enhanced permeability and retention effect. Liposomes, typically less than 400 nanometer, can readily enter tumor sites from the blood but are kept in bloodstream by endothelial wall in healthy tissue vasculature. Liposomes can also be utilized for treatment of HIV infections. Several antiretroviral nucleotide analogues have been developed for treatment of patients suffering from the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. These include antisense oligonucleotides, which is a new antiviral agent that has shown potential therapeutic application against HIV-1. Second one is the enhanced antimicrobial efficacy and safety with the help of liposomes. Antimicrobial agents have been encapsulated in liposomes for two reasons. First, they protect the entrapped drug against enzymatic degradation. For example, beta-lactam of group of antibiotics are sensitive to the degradative action of beta-lactamases, which is produced by the bacteria. And with the help of liposomes, the beta-lactams can be protected from beta-lactamases. Secondly, the lipid nature of vesicles promotes enhanced cellular uptake of antibiotics into the microorganisms, thus reducing the effective dose and the incidence of toxicity as X amplified by the liposome formulation is amphotericin B. In this slide, you will find what are the benefits of loading a drug into the liposomes, and in the right hand side of the table you will find the examples which are being currently utilized as a liposomal preparation. If you see in the left hand side, there is a improved solubility of lipophilic and amphiphilic drugs, and examples are amphotericin B, porphyrins, and some peptides are also being utilized, as well as there are several anti-cancer drugs being utilized nowadays through this technology. If you see, there is a passive targeting of the cell of the immune system, especially cells of mononuclear phagocytic system. You will find the similar vaccines and there are certain immunomodulators are marketed for these kind of drugs. Simultaneously, for the sustainable release system, we have doxorubicin, cortisones, and certain peptides like vasopressin. Site-specific targeting can be seen in anti-inflammatory drugs, anti-cancer, and anti-infection drugs. You will find that the improved penetration of drugs into the tissue can be seen in anesthesia, sometimes in insulin, and sometimes the corticosteroid hormones. Now, liposomes can be utilized for delivering gene, and the use of liposome for transformation or transfection of DNA into the host cell is generally known as lipofaction. Using lipofaction, genetic material can be injected into a cell by means of liposomes. Lipofaction generally uses a positively charged, which is a cationic lipid, to form and aggregate with the genetic material, which is basically a negatively charged moiety. A solution of cationic lipid often formed from neutral helper lipid. It can be mixed with DNA to form a positively charged complex termed as lipoplex. Cationic charges on liposomes is expected to increase the transfection efficiency through the negatively charged phospholipid bilayer. You will find that there are several molecules which are positively charged or cationic lipids can be utilized. For example, DOTMA is one of the first synthesized and commercially available cationic lipid utilized for gene delivery system. Now, you will find that structure packing parameter can be used to suggest the shape of a amphiphile molecule depending upon the ratio of size variables. The packing parameter is defined as P is equal to V divided by A into LC, where V is the volume of a hydrocarbon portion, A is the effective area of the head group, and LC is the length of a lipid tail. According to packing parameter, different structures such as spherical micelle, cylindrical micelles, flexible bilayer vesicles are formed. If you see in the figure, you will find that structure can be predicted by the packing parameter P during polynucleotide compaction into liposome assemblies. You will find some other biomedical application of liposomes like corticosteroid encapsulated liposomes have shown a sustained release system when injected directly into the sites of inflammation, especially in arthritic zones. Inhalation of liposomes aerosols can also be utilized for the treatment of various lung disorders, infections like asthma, or using lung as a drug depot for the systemic delivery. An application of these aerosols is in the asthma relief, in which the dosing frequency can be substantially reduced and a single inhalation can last for overnight. Liposomes enhance the systemic bioavailability of certain hydrophobic drugs and vitamins. New formulation and designs are in process for increasing the stability of liposomes in low pH and which are resistant for degradative enzymes and bile salts. They include liposomes composed from many bilayers with different chemical stability and with programmable degradation kinetics. Now, we'll summarize what we have learned from this module. Number one, that self-sealing and reassemble capacity of membrane phospholipids after disruption in aqueous environment lead to the formation of tiny vesicles, either as a bilayer or monolayers. The bilayer structures are generally termed as liposomes, while the monolayer structures are called as micelles. Liposome vesicles are utilized as potential drug delivery systems for carrying various drugs, protein or peptides, and sometimes the DNA therapeutics and their next generation analogs. In such a case, a liposome attaches to the membrane and later on fuses with them, and then it releases its content in the cell cytosol. Therefore, liposomes may be utilized to target specific cells by encapsulating amino acids or proteins, antibodies, and other nutrients that target on a specific receptor sites. The unique ability of liposome system to entrap both lipophilic and hydrophilic compounds enables a diverse range of drugs to be encapsulated by these vesicles. Hydrophobic molecules are inserted into the bilayer membrane, and hydrophilic molecules can be entrapped in the aqueous center. The unique advantages imparted by liposomes are their diverse range of morphologies, amphiphilic characters, ability to protect therapeutic biomolecules from degradation, lack or sometimes a low immunogenic response, and their differential release characteristics. The molecules which is to be delivered can either be encapsulated in aqueous space or intercalated in the lipid bilayer. The exact location of an encapsulated molecule in the liposomes is dependent on its physiochemical characteristics and the lipid composition of liposomes. By slowly release the drug in the body, liposomes can extend the drug action. The specific binding properties of drug carrying liposomes to a target cell increases the specificity liposomes in case of anti-cancer drugs and hence decrease the side effects during the anti-cancer treatment. Liposomes, in particular lipid DNA complexes termed as lipoplexes, compete successfully with the viral gene transcription system in the field of this application. Though many commercial liposomes have already been discovered, registered, and even introduced into the pharmaceuticals as drug delivery vehicles in medicines, or adjuvant in vaccination, or even in cosmetics as a support matrix for various ingredients as penetration enhancers, still there is a greater promise in the future research of highly stabilized and more sophisticated liposomes formulation. The future of liposomal drug delivery system will be revolutionized with wide application, especially in the treatment of tumor and various disorders. Thank you.